husemat picks first and picks Quagmire. Not to be confused with Quagmire. I checked the challenge leaderboard, and there's like a 400 point difference between them. husemat's like negative 300, and Farmer's Wife is, I think, it's either minus 60 or plus 60. Honestly, forgot. I think it's plus. So, same record, but big gap in that. Quagmire is a weird map. It kind of surprised me that it got added, but so did a lot of other things, so... the middle section is so weird. I don't get it. Because there's like 2 layers, and it's kind of hard to stay on when you're going so fast. Alright.
Set.
We begin, and they are both very far. Well, not very far. No, they're not far at all, actually. It's good to see that Farmer's Wife uses the same marble as Farmer's Husband. They basically split that set of 2 identical spawns. husemat gets a blue, and Farmer's Wife falls off, hits an edge. Farmer's Wife does get some of the rest of the spawn. Or no, it's husemat. Oh my god, I'm sorry. This is the first game I've cast in a couple weeks, so... Alright, Farmer's Wife gets most of that next spawn, and husemat with a better super jump to this next one. Solid landing, and gets... oh, hits the edge. Farmer's Wife pulls out a mega and just kind of smashes husemat into the ledge. husemat, another super jump, a weak one, but it works, and he gets there first. And he gets the entire spawn. Oh, we got another blue, and Farmer's Wife is in great position to take it, and does, but does not stay on. That's a situation where you could, because husemat was not very close, I don't think. But when you're looking in one direction, you have no idea, so fair enough. This is a very close game so far. They've kind of both been getting the spawn way before the other, and then taking it all, and then vice versa. So, I guess that evens out. Farmer's Wife gets this one first, but it's a very low value one. I think there were 6 reds, and they actually kind of split this one, but husemat, I would say, comes out on top. Another blue, that same one has been here 3 times. It won't leave. And husemat goes flying to get it. Farmer's Wife stays on, but was only able to get a couple reds. Okay, Farmer's Wife gets the 2 yellows, and this is still a very close game. husemat has a 2-to-1 blue advantage so far, so nothing crazy. Alright, another one of those reds on the opposite side this time, and Farmer's Wife pulls out a mega, which somehow sends husemat the other direction. And Farmer's Wife gets... they kind of split it. Okay. They both get to this spawn at the same time, but husemat is just quicker and gets most of it. However, Farmer's Wife in great position for this one, and almost gets the entire thing, and then does that. I don't know what that was. husemat is first to this spawn and gets the 2 yellows, although Farmer's Wife pulls out another mega and steals a yellow. husemat debates the super jump versus ultra blast and goes ultra blast. And both Farmer's Wife gets stuck with the gyro, and husemat gets the blue. Again, hindsight's 2020, but did not need to fly off for that one, because Farmer's Wife was nowhere near it. I think husemat got that entire spawn, and he now has a 20-point lead with 1 minute left. And it's looking like, barring something crazy, husemat will win this one. Farmer's Wife grabs a couple, does get a little more of that spawn. Lead is 17, and Farmer's Wife gets first to this spawn. husemat's a lot faster than Farmer's Wife, but the strategy is somewhat similar. They're not really failing or using power-ups any worse than the other. But husemat's speed is why he's going to win this game. Oh, we got a top blue, and Farmer's Wife should get it eventually. Oh, hits the wall twice, but husemat goes under. Farmer's Wife finally pulls out the mega, and somehow, someway, husemat gets that blue. And this is a 111 to 86 so far, and husemat wraps this up. 113 to 89. Yellows were close, but pretty big advantage to husemat on the reds and the blues. Alright, Nuremberg. Or on Battle Cube revisited for some unknown reason. husemat is not in Nuremberg. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. So, Farmer's Wife's turn to pick. Assuming husemat goes on to win this, whether it's 3-0 or something else, if this tournament were solely somehow based on point differential, this would be a ginormous upset. But it's not, because Farmer's Wife played Death Laura. Oh, core. Oh boy. I haven't played or spectated a game in this in forever. Okay, that's our second. There's something to be said about gravity maps, because I just don't think they adapt well to multiplayer. Since you kind of have to stop and look, where's the spawn, which gravity modifier do you have to take? It kind of screws up the speed and quickness of it, and I'm not a huge fan of them. I've grown to like some of the, like, I don't know what the official term is, but quote-unquote bad maps that you usually don't pick, like Eye of the Storm, but this is not one of them. Anyways, husemat, just like me, taking a piss break. Fair enough. Yeah, that blue at the end was rough.
Ready.
Okay, and we are starting, and, well, the less said about spectating this map, the better. It's almost as bad as the actual map itself. Actually, it's worse. Farmer's Wife has a slight lead after one. Oh, husemat gets a blue. Oh, misses the blue. I think you need a crash course on how to spectate this one. None of them have gotten the blue. Oh, husemat got it. I don't know what direction he came from, but it's gone. And husemat has more points now, so he got the blue. Oh, we got a spawn up here. Annoyingly, not with the perfect 2, 2, and 2, because that red just had to be there. husemat takes a solid route to it. Farmer's Wife, I think, just drops down and gets that red. Yeah, okay. Now they're over here. It's the exact same thing with that annoying red. Can't stand it. And husemat actually has a very big lead so far, bigger than anything, at least percentile-wise, that he had on Cragmire. And we got a partial tower. Is there an official name for it? I don't know. The middle part spawn. There's a couple on there. husemat doing fairly well so far. Farmer's Wife went ahead and got that. I can't speak. And now we got a spawn directly above us. How convenient. husemat, solid pathing, and gets most of them. I think he went on the tower to get one. Okay, and now we're back here, and all the gems are on this side. 2 yellows. Farmer's Wife does get that yellow. They both missed the red. Solid spawn for her. husemat, only a 10-point lead. Farmer's Wife has kept the last couple spawns pretty close, because it was 20 to 10, but she has closed the gap just a little bit to not make it a loss by 2 times. We have another blue. And Farmer's Wife misses it. husemat gets it, but Farmer's Wife did get a couple gems out of that at least. There's a expired gem that fits in well enough with the rest. Farmer's Wife does go ahead and get that. Can't tell what... Okay, Farmer's Wife got back to normal gravity, and they pretty much split this. Still a 10-point lead for husemat. It's been like that for a while, even with the blue. Got a lot of gems here. I can't get a good angle on it. There we go. Okay. Farmer's Wife, very quick to the spawn and gets most of it. They share that red, and no one's going for that one because it's way out of the way. And we have a spawn on top of us. That is Farmer's Wife getting it, and it is a tie game. We may have a good series on our hands. If this is indication, that gem is left, and we got the spawn again. Let's see who gets there first. It is Farmer's Wife. Where's husemat? There he is. He missed that entire spawn, and Farmer's Wife now leads by 7. See, here's a good spawn, you know, where there's not that random red. And it's clean, it's smooth, and husemat gets there first, but they kind of share. And they're going to come from opposite directions to get this spawn, and they do. Or not the spawn, but the two. We already talked about the spawn. Okay, another spawn over here. husemat gets there first, but Farmer's Wife comes close. Lead now down to 3 for Farmer's Wife. Not sure what's going on. Oh, there we go. And right on top of us, Farmer's Wife gets there pretty quickly, but so does husemat. Farmer's Wife uses a super speed that did not go great, but gets a yellow out of it. Lead now 2 with 45 seconds left. This could be a photo finish. husemat slightly ahead of Farmer's Wife on this spawn, but leads 4 now, so I guess not. Must have missed something. Lots of gems up here, and Farmer's Wife, with good positioning to them, gets 3. Lead now to 7 with 25 seconds left, and if this spawn stays some of the time, this could be over. We could have a 1-1. It looks like that's the case, as husemat just does not go up there. Oh, no, he got that one. 9 seconds left in a spawn that is barely even worth 7 points. This is over, and Farmer's Wife has won a game against husemat. 73-66 on core. husemat took both blues, but Farmer's Wife had a solid lead on reds and a small lead on yellows, and now we return to Ashburn. Oh, I'm there first. The Hillsborough, that's why. Okay. They might as well be the same thing. I mean, the ping difference for me is 30. But I imagine if you're, you know, in Czechia or wherever husemat's at, it would be a lot more. Let's try this again. Alright, so 1-1, husemat up to pick. I think... Oh, there's 2 of me, which is good. I wish there were more me's in the world. I'm glad this game is helping with that. I don't think they'll show on SV's end, but it does on mine. There he is. Alright, what is husemat going to pick? I don't think he can pick King of the Marble, and I actually think that might favor Farmer's Wife a little bit. But I don't know. Let's see. I don't know where husemat is. You know what, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I mean, if it starts, it won't be very long. I said really quick for a reason. Oh. Shit. Okay, now that SV's game crashed, husemat joins. I'll just do this. That was very quick return. Alright. Okay. Your pick. Let's make sure. Yeah, combo's on. Okay. Yeah, I was referring to my previous message. Okay. So, like the previous server said, we are in fact playing Battlekeep Revisited. Another confusing gravity map, and that went fairly well for her the first time, so maybe we will not be going to randomizer. I don't know if husemat is good at this or not. I mean, this has to be the most forgettable level that isn't a new one, surely. Anyways, Farmer's Wife has a chance to close it out on her pick. Will she do it? And will she tie her husband for record? I think it'd be great if they face off against each other. I mean, that's just an all-timer. It'll be told for centuries if they do that. Shortly. I write to inform I'm not a very patient person. There we go. Alright. It wasn't actually that long. Alright. Begin.
Ready, set,
What?
go.
Oh. Fuck. Hold on. Really? It said it was on. It literally, you saw the red thing. Okay. It's literally, it's checked as on. That's so stupid. Okay.
Ready, set.
Okay, now comp mode is on. I don't know why it said it was on and then it wasn't. It's really dumb. And Farmer's Wife gets a nice line of reds and blues. husemat takes the remaining reds. If you thought core was fun to spectate, this one is, I mean, slightly better. It's not worse. A quick 11-5 lead for Farmer's Wife. husemat uses the mega, but not for much. 14-11, and husemat gets most of that spawn. Oh, we got a top spawn. And who's gonna get the blue? husemat is lined up. Oh, Farmer's Wife comes in clutch and gets the blue and 2 reds. husemat once again gets the remaining reds, and Farmer's Wife has a, well, now a 3-point lead, but it was bigger before that spawn happened. husemat got most of that. Farmer's Wife uses the mega, and just a pretty basic spawn of reds. They kind of split it, but husemat has a slight advantage. Now a spawn down here. husemat gets there first, but from a different angle. A better angle, though, as he has taken the lead. His first lead so far, I believe. We got a big spawn with the blue. Who's going to get there first? Farmer's Wife takes the right gravity, but misses the blue. That has been her downfall. Blue misses. And if husemat were to come back, it would likely be because of that. That was my downfall in stadium, so I get it. Alright, Farmer's Wife gets a blue. But husemat still leads by 10 as he got the previous one and most of the previous spawns, so now down to 7. And we got a spawn with 2 yellows down here. husemat gets there first. Will he take the gravity or will he just go for it? Farmer's Wife comes in that way anyways, so no point. The same spawn again, pretty much. Loving that blue. husemat gets there very smoothly. Able to get most of it. However, Farmer's Wife does have a nice path to a red and a yellow. husemat leading by 13, and we have a blue down here. Who's going to get it? It looks like... Oh, husemat steals it from Farmer's Wife. What a snipe. He also gets a yellow and a red. And he has a 20-point lead as this looks to go to randomizer. What a match. I think we just need to contact all of Turk's grandmas, uncles, aunts, because they're just going to keep producing 3-2s. I think that's just how it works. Anyways, husemat gets another blue. This is a 30-point lead for him. And this is looking very promising for husemat and for our randomizer hopes. husemat getting to these spawns very quickly. I'm guessing he's pretty good at this map, because you gotta know it a little bit to do this good. A couple of yellows, one of them's in the air, and TheFarmersWife does get the one in the air, stays on, and actually has a pretty good positioning this spawn, but bangs off the wall with a super speed, and does end up getting that yellow. husemat comes in to get a bit of that spawn, but TheFarmersWife took a good amount of it. Lead is still 28. However, TheFarmersWife trying to close the gap, but they pretty much just split that spawn. It's still 27. Oh! I think they shared that blue. Fairly sure. husemat uses the gyro, but immediately falls off, and TheFarmersWife has got it down to 25, but with a minute left, it's looking really unlikely. husemat has great positioning with this spawn, so I think we're going to randomizer. Lead is now 29. Who gets this blue? TheFarmersWife does get the blue, so keeping things interesting for sure. Great snipe by her. Lead is still 22 or 1, depending on that red. With 45 seconds left, I think husemat has wrapped this one up, even with that blue. They get to this spawn about the same time. Split it pretty evenly. 20-point lead for husemat. I think this one is over. We have another blue. Who's going to get it? husemat has good positioning and gets it. And that will seal it. We are going... Well, we're going to randomizer, but I don't know what server we're going to, because they have to pick that. And unlike me and Turk, this has significant ping implications and not a 5 difference. husemat gets the blue for extra measure, and this is about a 35, maybe 40 if he... Okay, never mind. 35-point win for husemat. Alright, good game. Okay, so... Okay, thank you for saying what I was going to. In a better way. It feels like ping hasn't affected either of these games that much, but what do I know? Alright. I don't think you can choose that. Yeah, we're just stepping in and making our own rules. Alright. Whatever that means. Alright. Yes. And if she picks draft advantage, then... I forgot if it's ban first, or if it's choosing, or something like that. I don't know. Because we didn't have to deal with this first part when I played. The chat layer is like 3 pixels. Okay. I feel like there are settings to customize that. Oh, alright. TheFarmersWife needs a sec. Alright, so, we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. husemat is taking a while to load. There we go. And we have Scadium. Is TheFarmersWife as good as her husband is on Scadium? Or will husemat pull off the comeback?
Ready.
Let's find out.
Set.
We start with the blue.
Go.
And I'm not sure what husemat was doing. Oh, he got the super speed, but he's going too fast. Oh no. He does a wall hit, and he does not get the blue. Farmer's Wife takes that. And they kind of split the rest of the spawn. 5-point lead for Farmer's Wife, so the blue. Pretty good, nice positioning to this spawn for Farmer's Wife. Very smooth. Gets a super speed as well, which is very big. You cannot be caught without a super speed here. Blast husemat, but in the right direction. And Farmer's Wife, not a great bounce, but manages to control. And husemat has not quite taken the lead. Down by 3. Good super speed. This spawn, you really need control on here. I screwed up a few times where I just went flying. I also got a lot of bad slope hits. Instead of hitting the ground and bouncing down the slope, hitting the slope. It happened too often. husemat took the lead on that spawn while I was saying that, and after that, blue seems to be generally just pathing the spawns better. Maybe not getting them first, but pathing better. Farmer's Wife first to this spawn, but only barely. husemat goes the same route as her, so that's to reroute. And, struggles on the mountain as husemat maintains his 3-point lead. No super speed for husemat, but gets a nice slope boost and gets there, actually, a little earlier. Still a 3-point lead for husemat. Farmer's Wife, great super speed to this spawn, and in good position, does a wall hit, gets up. However, husemat was already up there, so it wasn't huge. Stopped me before, it's a 3-point lead for husemat. I think they've split the last, 5 spawns. husemat takes a gyro, but goes too fast. Farmer's Wife takes a slow wait, but should have gone for that line of 3 gems. However, still in position to do that. Gets 2 of them. And husemat has taken a bit of a lead here. 9-point lead, to be exact. husemat goes for the tower, mountain, gem, slope, hill, I don't know. And Farmer's Wife, now down by 7. Both have a super speed to the spawn. Farmer's Wife gets hit by the, whatever you want to call it, but it doesn't end badly, other than missing that gem. husemat got there first, and takes a bit of a lead again, but, Farmer's Wife misses that yellow and just decides to, go for it. Both have super speeds to this spawn, and husemat ups for the slope. Farmer's Wife gets those 2, and this is suddenly a 3-point game. Again. And Farmer's Wife has great position to this spawn, so Farmer's Wife has taken the lead. Well, for 1 second, until husemat got that yellow. Farmer's Wife up by 1. husemat does get that yellow, so he retakes the lead. This is extremely close. husemat up by 3 again for about the 10th time. Better entrance to that spawn, but gets blasted. And that takes away a gem, and he uses his Ultra Blast. And now Farmer's Wife is still down by 3. Okay. husemat uses Gyro and Super Speed, and that's... It actually didn't end too bad. But Farmer's Wife has still taken the lead by 1 point with a 1 minute left. husemat gets 2 gems, and generally has a better spawn, up by 5, but no super speed. Neither of them have super speed to this. And husemat, well, no, they're kind of equal. husemat, he does not take the greatest way to the top, but it works. He gets 3 gems from the spawn to increase his lead to, I'm guessing, 7. Yeah. Has a super speed this next one, and it's looking good for him with 7... I don't know why I said 7, I think I was referring to his previous lead. And husemat is up by 9 with 1 spawn left. Something drastic is going to need to happen for Farmer's Wife, as husemat looks to complete the comeback. And barring 7 platinum gems appearing right now, husemat has taken the series 3-2. GG's to him, GG's to all. Wow. great games from both of them.